Hey everybody, welcome back to Matt and my playthrough of the Hobbit Saga. We've finally moved on to the second box after an epic win of Dungeons Deep and Caverns Dim. And Matt, boy, it feels good, doesn't it?
It does. It feels really, really good. I've been looking forward to getting to this box and spending a lot of time on that last quest. Was like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't even played this box, right? Or not much, at least, right?
Yeah, just tried Battle 5 Armies. I think I may have tried it once when I first got the box, and then I tried it more recently at the LCG con, and we got stomped turn one. So
Right.
I haven't even seen this one or the Lonely Mountain.
Yeah. This quest I kind of like. The Lonely Mountain is a little bit of a crazy thing, but Battle of Five Armies is pretty good, I guess is the best way to put it. But I guess before we get into all the other scenarios, we should first talk about what we're doing here and then talk about this particular scenario in terms of its theme. I guess it was a long time ago that you and I reached out before we knew each other this well, and I said, let's go through and play the Hobbit Saga, with the recommended decks in the back, because I think that sort of thing can help out new players in the game, and they can see that you don't need power decks to have fun playing the game. So that's where this came from, and so we ended up getting through the whole first box finally. It took us a few times on each scenario, and but it was fun. I think it was fun, except for the riddle scenario. Having said that, let's push that back off into the into the past, and let's talk about this one, Matt. What's this scenario like? Do you know?
I've watched at least one playthrough of it, and mostly I remember seeing is a lot of characters getting exhausted and having poison counters on them, and just kind of seemed kind of like what happens in the book. A lot of dwarves are getting put to sleep.
Yeah, so there's a lot of dwarves getting put to sleep, and there's a lot of Bilbo helping them out, because the idea here, this is when they're going through Mirkwood, and so there's the poison and venom counter here, and it's
Guessing lots of spider enemies.
lots of spiders, not very many orcs. So you can always go to the Vision of the Palantir. Anybody who's listening to this and read about the scenario and how to beat it. Some guy who doesn't know very much about the game wrote it, so you never know. But who knows? Anyways, but otherwise, let's get started here, right? And so I think we already took our mulligans and shuffled in treasures that we earned from the first game, the first scenarios, so that's good. And so we have whatever we have. You can tell I mulliganed mainly because I have two Protectors of Lorians in my hand, and I normally wouldn't want two Protectors, but that's just what I'm going to get. It's a little bit different this time around because the hero lineup is a little bit different. The recommended decks on the back of the rulebook are just slightly different. And so instead of running Thalon, I'm running Bomber. And in true thematic sense, Bomber counts for 2, which I love that thematically. He's an okay defender, but I like that he counts for 2. I still have Ori and Gimli. And Matt, who are you running over there on your side?
Well, I've still got Thorin and Nori, and replacing Gloin is Balin. So now we have some shadow control.
Yeah, I think that's... Balin is still a very good hero in the game. Like, he does a lot of good... good stuff, because you get to see the shadow effect that's triggered, and then you get to decide whether you want to do that. And it doesn't have to be he doesn't have to be the defender. He can do it just on any attack. Like it's good. Yes, you have to replace the shadow effect, but if it's bad enough that you're going to want to cancel it, then it's fine to it's fine to replace. So I like Ballin. He's ballin'. He's ballin'. Ballin is ballin'. And I think also you have to use the Bilbo that comes with this. And so this Bilbo allows you to search for treasure. So that's very good.
I'm not going to complain about that ability.
Yeah, right. And then, as always, there's the crazy setup thing, and I know that the that the community always gets grumpy about this, but you draw your cards and you do all that, and then you do the setup on the quest cards, and then any setup on any player cards, and so most recently with all the contracts, the setup of the contracts happen after you draw your hand, and people don't want to draw into their Messenger of the King hero, or the one cost
attachment for Grey Wanderer.
That's exactly right. So but I personally, I personally don't mind it. I think that you're already getting all sorts of advantages in a lot of ways, so I don't mind those sorts of things that the encounter deck gives you. I'm in a minority probably, but I don't mind doing that. So having said that, the point is that we get to put Bilbo's magic ring into our deck if we want it. So I will take it. If you want, I can be the one that takes it. You don't have to dilute down your deck.
Oh, because we both each want to take one, right?
Well, we can dig for it using Bilbo's ability.
That's true. So each player may. Good. All right, so I'll let you go ahead and take it then.
Okay, so I'll take control of this. I'll put it in my deck, and then I'll shuffle up my deck. And all the rest of those get put off to the side, and then we will go from there. The Spider's Glade. That's... Okay, unconscious characters cannot quest, attack, defend, collect resources, trigger abilities, be poisoned, or ready, except by effects that target unconscious characters. So this is the fun stuff. So you're going to get poison, and then you're going to get venom. And so if the number of venom counters equals your hit points, you become unconscious. And then you have to turn your card upside down. It's not turned over. It's just turned. It's not turned over. It's so that the top of the card is now at the bottom. So that's going to be fun. So that's what we get to do. So lots of spiders.
I'm going to have to figure out how to even rotate it 180 degrees. Oh, wait, rotate left, right. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I think F8 does some of that. So I try not to use F9 because F9 also brings up the card list. So
gotcha.
So
good to know.
But I think that we can be ready? Question mark, right? So
yep, looks that way. Nothing else to set up.
Right. We don't have to draw any cards. We just have to quest the heck out of this. So control in. And I think you are in control of Bilbo right now. Because you're the first player.
I am indeed.
I like to, during the pandemic here, I like to have my dwarves socially distant. Okay. So, unfortunately, well, I guess I can do one. I can do one of these. I can do a Protector of Lorien. That's about
okay.
it.
Well, I think I will go ahead and make Thorin King Under the Mountain.
Already? That seems a little premature, Matt, don't you think?
I mean, he could be king under the mountain if he's not under the mountain, right?
Yeah, he can still be king under the mountain, regardless of where he is. Actually, we're just trying to get there. He actually
All
is
right.
king under the mountain. He just is not actually under the mountain yet.
All right. So with king under the mountain, I get late adventurer and snowborn scout, and I will go ahead and discard late adventurer.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
And that is going to be it for my planning.
Okie doke. So, I think we can quest.
Yep.
We don't have to do any any draw 17 encounter cards or anything like this. We can just actually just quest through and see what happens. So I'm gonna quest for. I'll quest for 2. Then should we quest with Bilbo? Should we look for some treasure?
That'd probably be a good idea.
Oh, you're first player, so you can use it to look for treasure that you control.
I see. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, might as well. I don't know if any other resources that we might want, so let's go get my one treasure here and get Glamdring.
Glamdring. And that's a 0-cost treasure, so you can actually put that out right now.
Yep. I think we will go ahead and put on Thorin. And you know what? I was silly. I should put a cram on him as well.
There you go.
Glamdring. I don't have to exhaust to do that, so. Alright. Alright, he's all set.
Okay. So now let's quest. So I'll still quest for just 2, and then should we send Bilbo to quest?
Yes, we definitely should.
Okay, so that's 3, 6, 8.
That's what I get as well.
Okay, 8 versus nothing. And we only get to reveal 2 cards. So strange.
Alright, first card is Old Tom Noddy.
Venom.
3 threats. Okay, nothing we have to worry about right now.
Right.
Hidden Path. Location. Okay. And, oh, I guess there's something we need Baggins resources for.
Yeah.
So it looks like we've got 6 threat in the staging area.
Right. So we've made 2.
Alright.
So the thing to worry about, with something like Old Tom Noddy, is doing that. Is doing the poison. Yeah, I don't think Venom by itself does anything. It just indicates that when they attack, they poison the character. I think when the character takes any, maybe I should just check just to make sure here. Maybe
Venom is a new keyword in Flies and Spider Snare that represents the deadly method by which the spiders of Mirkwood Forest incapacitate the dwarves in order to bind them tightly in webs. An enemy with the Venom keyword damages a character. That character's controller must give it 1 poison. This is done by taking the top card of his deck and attaching it face down to that character.
Right. So it's just if it takes any amount of damage, you get a Venom. You get a poison.
Right.
So it's not like 1 for 1 in terms of damage and poison. But Venom in and of itself doesn't do anything. It's just an indication that you're going to get these poison counters. So, okay. Should we leave? We can't travel, and should we leave that dude up in the staging area, swinging for 5?
I don't really have a good way to deal with him just yet.
Yeah, I don't either. So,
I think we pretty much have to right now.
okay. And I think we control N, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to play the dwarf and the veteran axe hand, and then that gives me my 5. But then I'm going to play Biffer. So that means I get to draw a couple extra cards also. So that's 1, 2. And I get Sting. So I'll put Sting onto Bilbo.
Oh, very nice.
Which is good.
Yep, get to boost his stats and possibly deal direct damage for defending.
Yep. And I don't think he can get any resource acceleration, right?
Not from
anything.
Regular player cards. Gotta be treasure cards.
Right. Okie doke.
Alright, I'm going to put out Snowborn Scout, which will take care of that location for us. So place 1 progress there and explore it.
That's perfect. Good tech.
Now I've got a good chump for Tom Noddy there.
Yep. And then hopefully you can kill him before the end of the round.
You know what, I'll go ahead and play my second cram on Thorin.
Right.
Okay. I'm ready to quest if you are.
I am ready to quest. So I think, for me, I think I'm going to quest with Gimli. He's
okay.
I mean, he's a good quester. I have a defender and a couple of attacks that I could do, and I think I will also quest with Bilbo. So I'm questing for 6 on my side.
I'm sending my Sane 5, so we're 11.
11 over 3. That's not horrible.
We got Lazy Lob.
He's the for some reason I always feel like maybe it's the crazy cob that I can't stand. Each character committed to the quest gets 1 poison, so we have to take a card and put it face down. And so if you hit Shift and let go of it, it keeps it face down.
Oh, we forgot to do the end of round forced effect too for old Tom Noddy. So we should have given a hero each a poison.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll give. Okay.
Each committed character.
Okay, so Bilbo's close here. Not really, but so that's 3 more. So that's 6. Okay. So card number 2.
Yep. There's another Lazy Lob.
What deck? Okay.
Alright, so looks like we've got 9 in the staging area there. So another 2 progress.
Another 2 progress. We could play Burglar Baggins. I have a Burglar Baggins. If you want to do another 2.
I mean, it's up to you. I've got a couple lucky numbers, which will help us if we really want to try and take out some of these spiders. But I think I have the means to this time to take out old Tom Noddy.
Okay, and I can take out a lazy lob. I can take out one at least. Because I can attack. I can defend with Bomber and attack with Biffer and the Veteran. And that, So I can at least get rid of that. I don't have a weapon, so I can't... Oh, I do have a weapon. Sting! So I can do 2 damage to... I can almost kill both of them, but whatever. Maybe I could. Oh, I could take 2 undefended. I could take them both undefended. Yeah, but then I'd have to do some poisoning here. I don't know.
Right.
Whatever. Let's just... Right now, I'll take a lazy lob, and you're going to take Tom Noddy.
Yeah, I'll engage Tom Noddy.
Okay, and I'll take a lazy lob. Okay. And I will defend... You know what? I think I'm going to take it undefended and hopefully put it on Gimli.
Okay.
No shadow. Okay, so Gimli gets another poison here. This is one of the things, just as tech for this game, this scenario. If you play with hobbits, those hobbits are always getting unconscious a lot, as opposed to dwarves, which have 3 and 4 and 5 hit points. You know, like it's a little more exciting here.
All right, my scout will defend Tom Noddy. And if any character is poisoned, make that character unconscious. Well, he's going to be dead anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's right. Okay, attack backs. So I guess I will attack with Biffer and the Veteran Axe Hand.
He's toast.
He is toast.
Well, I am going to discard a cram. Ready, Thorin. So Thorin and Nori can attack old Tom Noddy here for 6 and kill him.
That's great. I love that. And then you get to draw a card too, right?
No, it's not an orc.
Oh.
You're thinking of the guarded version.
I am thinking. You know how much I love guarded cards.
I'm a big fan as well.
Right. Okay, well. Do we move along here? Oh, you're already ready.
So.
Okay. Control N. Do we have to put anything on a spreadsheet or anything this time around? Like I feel like I'm
we're looking for the decks and everything. I was like, oh, I gotta update the spreadsheet. I'm like, no, we don't. No, we don't.
I know, right? It's wild. Okay.
Well, while you're thinking about it, I'm gonna pull out Keeley here.
Oh, look at you.
And go find Feely.
That's good.
And I get to drop my threat by 1. And now Thorin will be able to get an additional token per round. And I don't know if I did take Under the Mountain last turn. I probably should have if I didn't. Yeah. I will do it now.
Okay.
Test of Will or Stillborn Scout. I think we're going to take that Test of Will.
That probably seems reasonable.
As much as I would like to have the chump blocker right now.
Right. Should I do some Expecting Mischief?
I don't see why not. There's after the last turn with 2 lazy lobs, I guess.
Okay, so
I'm not sure how many enemies are in this one.
So for anybody who's watching, I know that this has to be done as a quest action, but we're still. It doesn't change anything. I'm not going to play anything in my hand during my planning phase. So this is the only thing that I'm going to do. So I know that I have to play this during during the quest phase before the staging step, but I'll put it up there so that I know. Okay. Anyways.
Give me a chance to check the version of the Palantir article on here and see what the breakdown was, but it doesn't have the breakdown.
Huh.
I'm like, I guess we're just gonna have to guess.
Yeah. Lots of spiders. We could also go digging for treasure. You could. I can't. Okay, forget it.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, I don't have anything else to play right now. No, like that's not true. I could play Silverload Archer. Yeah, with the number of spiders we've been having, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
As shadows haven't been that bad yet.
Not yet. In the second round, we've had one shadow card.
We had two, just the other one didn't matter because it's
Right.
the chump.
That's true.
Okay. All right, so ready to quest?
I guess so. Does Bilbo really have two
Resources or willpower?
No, 2 poison cards on him.
Let's see.
Yeah, because
Why
we
would
got
he have
two because he was questing and he has 2 lazy lobs. So yes.
Okay, so he's unconscious then, isn't he?
No, he's got 3 hit
he's
points.
One more.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's go.
So
let's
probably shouldn't quest with him then, just
probably
in case.
not. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to quest with Ori, and I don't want to quest with Gimli, but I'm going to have to. Okay. Gimli's a quester. Okay. And
So
then,
4 from you then?
I could quest with Biffer. How much are you questing for?
I'm sending all my heroes, so I'm sending 7.
So that's 11. 11 over 3 seems reasonable. Plus I have a secret paths. So, okay.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Spiders,
Fat
first card.
spider. This enemy gets +3.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Poisoned by spiders. Each character takes damage equal to the number of poison it has. If no characters are damaged by this effect, this card gauge surge.
That test of will looks really good right now because we would lose.
I don't have the resources, unfortunately, because I played my Feely Keely.
Okay, I guess we lose Gimli then.
I'm sorry, Gimli.
Okay, Gimli is toast. And 1, 2, 3, and then Ori takes 2 damage. 1, 2. Bomber takes 1. Okay.
Oh, the fat spider should be taking the damage from your expecting mischief.
Yep.
Okay, well, we've got 5 in the stage area.
5, and we quested for 9 because we lost Gimli.
Oh, 9. So actually, it's 2 less. We're 1 short of progressing then.
Well, I can't play the Dwarven Axe, so I'll discard it.
And that will put us up over. So we advance to stage 2.
E.
Reveal stage 3 and create a separate stage area for the first player using that stage. If there are no other players in the game, discard the stage and each card in the stage area. All other players advance to stage 4. Ah, separate staging areas, you say.
So you're player 1, so you're Bilbo.
Alright, so I'm captured by spiders, and you're battling the spiders.
Right.
So remove all resources from each hero's resource pool. Already ahead of you there. And except for Bilbo, I guess. And make each character you control except Bilbo Baggins unconscious.
This is where we need Bilbo to have lots of resources.
Except he loses them here, right? Because I'm the first player.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a funky animation. Alright. Yeah, that's one sentence, so I have to resolve him losing his resources. Okay, and what do you got over here? You get to add the spider's glade to the staging area.
Okay. I'll let you control that. I think we discard all cards in the staging area. So we get rid of the lazy lob and the fat spider on 2B. Reveal stage 3A, create separate staging area for the first player. If there are no players in the game, discard this stage and each. Oh, nope. You're right.
Yeah, I think you still have them because
Right.
Okay, so you got the spider's glade. So flip these.
I picked a bad time to lose Gimli.
So I've got the ability to ready unconscious characters with Bilbo resources.
Doesn't the ring give you resources? Yes.
Yep.
So we should have found the ring at the very beginning. Note to self.
Yep.
See, I've only played this solo, so I never, it never dawns on me to do any of this stuff. So.
All right. So next time if I'm first player, I should add the ring to my deck and fish it out.
Well, we should have fished it out when I was first player and put it on Bilbo. Yeah. We should have spent the one there. Right. So, anyways, well, live and learn, right?
Yep.
Okay, and all I have to do is
so
it's funny, it says if the players defeat this stage on stage 4B, it says the players have won the game and discovered treasure card, Bilbo's magic ring. I guess that just means it can go in your deck like the other ones. So
right. Okay. And you can't put any progress on it until the spider's glade is out of play.
Yeah.
Which you need Bilbo for. So I have to defeat my stage before you can even travel.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 6 in the staging area. I have 6 in my staging area. Let's just say that. Okay. So now it's engagements, right?
Yes.
Because it's 2B is gone, and I'm doing 4B. And you don't have anybody, and I have 2 spiders.
Correct.
And I have to take the fat spider.
Yep.
So give me that fat spider. And I don't have anything that I can do other than just block it with Bomber.
So you get dark bats attached to you as a condition attachment?
So what does dark bats do? Attached character gets -1, -1, -1. Okay, so I defended so I just lost Bomber.
I think that's going to be pretty much the game there.
Wait, no, I didn't lose Bomber. I'm sorry. It's -1 defense, so he still has 1 defense. So I lose 3. I do 3 damage on there.
4?
What?
Oh no, you're right. Yep, 3.
Okay, and then I take a poison. Okay, and you don't get to engage anybody, so I will attack back with my Biffer and the veteran axe hand and do
3.
3 damage. Okie doke. I wish I could have killed it. Okay. So now I'm getting all my... I get 2 cards. Somehow I have to quest over all this stuff. I have Burglar Baggins.
You do indeed. But it'll take a resource.
Well, it allows you to... it doesn't take a resource. I can... Oh, it does take a resource. So we're never going to get through this, just FYI.
Yeah, I pretty much figured that out. Cause with Bilbo only getting 1 resource a turn, it means he's going to ready like one of my characters next turn.
Right, every 2 turns, right. You need the ring on him to be able to do this. Should we wrap this here, or should we play to its conclusion? We've always been playing to its conclusion, but we know we're going to lose.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear this is a scoop.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's scoop. Well, there we go. I guess we learned a little bit playing this, right? Is that it's funny because I just had forgotten. I'm the one that wrote the article on Vision of the Palantir, and here I am forgot. But that was like 2 years ago that I wrote that article, and I haven't played this since, so I forgot all that was going on. So it's pretty crazy, but I don't know. I feel like we're in a good position now. We know what's going on. We can get through this, and it'll be fine, right?
We could definitely learn from this experience, and hopefully next time make sure we're set up better.
Yep, and that happens.
We're rushing through the stage 1.
But that happens all the time with this game, right? You play the scenario once, and you're like, "Oh, now I get it."
Yep, definitely the case. As I thought I knew what I was doing with the scenario earlier today, and then I realized when I later had to chump block, I was like, "Oh no, I've been playing this all wrong."
Oh, that's funny. Oh well. Well, let's cut this early and just take this as a loss, and then we'll try it again, and we'll come back and do take 2 on this scenario. I'm not so angry about this one as I was with Dungeons Deep and Caverns Dim, though. So, okay, everybody, join us again as we play more Hobbit Saga. Have a great day.
Thanks, everyone.